Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Love you. And wanted to talk about in life. It can be kind of exhausting to be like real happy and cheery with everybody, but it doesn't take much energy to just be like a decent person and just kind of get along with people. Um, and you can it is better to be real happy and cheery and entertain people and make people feel good and stuff. That's fantastic. But um, I don't think this is something to necessarily focus on, but something to remember is like if you're not feeling well or if you don't really like someone or whatever, at least don't at least be nice, at least be a decent person because first of all, it's the right thing to do. That's definitely the most important thing. You should be nice, decent human being, good person. Secondly, um, there's a lot of crazies in the world, and even if it's only like 1% of the population or something, I really don't know. Um, it's just you're just better off again because it's the right thing to do, but secondly because uh, you're saving your own time, effort, frustration, and things. So just to give an example, like if you were to quit your job or something, it's much better to just go thank you and take care. Even if they're the worst people in the world and you hated them, when you're on your way out, when you put in 2 weeks, when you're going through the job, just try to be decent to people and um, because if let's say you put in your 2 weeks or you quit or whatever, and you kind of gave them a little attitude or were kind of sarcastic or whatever, um, not just decent human being, reasonable, nice. The people who are the crazies, they just loaded their gun. They just loaded their ammo, and whether that's a physical gun or not, um, you just gave them reason to try to ruin your life. Even if they're completely, in the wrong all the time, and you just, now that you were leaving, you decided to tell them what you really think and things. Not good, not good idea, not worth it. Again, not the right thing to do, most important thing. But if somebody might lose their job or something because they withheld your pay, um, there's crazies who don't really care about that. They'd rather stick it to you than um, keep their job. Uh, they would rather you know pop your tire than and spend some time in jail rather than letting you go home with some you tell them off and walk out. They want to get you back, and even if they were the scum of the earth towards you up until to that point, and they have uh, in your mind and everybody else's mind, they got something coming, and you just tell them how it is. Uh, you're better off just leaving. That person. Although this isn't, I don't think your mindset should be, oh, haha, they're in misery. But that person is certainly in misery if they're willing to go so far to destroy themselves or just to get a little bit back at you, or if they're just like constantly bad person, they're not doing well mentally. That's it. Those things don't go hand in hand. It just doesn't happen. So yeah, look out for, again, third time I'm saying this, I think. It's better off just be a good person. That's the right thing to do. And whether you're religious or not, well, I don't know. I guess I won't get into that. But it's the right thing to do. But yeah, if you don't care about the right thing or whatever, you probably care about bettering your life at least a little bit. So in that sense, just leave people alone. Just be decent, get through the bad situations. Somebody always has a negative attitude, always complaining. Who cares? Just do what you got to do. And if they're, I mean, that's just one example, But another thing is like you might encounter someone like that same person again in your life. Depending on your sort of life and whatever, the chances that will be higher or lower. But if you were just like a huge, or if you did anything to somebody, and then let's say you're in some sort of grave situation, you're trying to look for anyone to help. You're I don't know, you're someone you care for is having a heart attack, and you don't have a phone. You're looking around, and there's a crazy person, right? Crazy person is much more likely to help you out if you just didn't give them a little bit of attitude on your last day of work leaving, or whatever it is. The last time you saw them at a gathering, or if you just were always decent to them. And again, people don't really think about these things because they like to kind of stick it to people, and like they go, oh, it doesn't matter anymore, I'm leaving, or in situations where you can kind of, especially where you think you're in the clear in terms of what somebody can do to you. Especially crazy people will go to far lengths to try to ruin you. But even if they're not crazy, even if they're just like a normal person or decent, most of the time, people don't like being, people don't like it when people are mean to them, and so sometimes that'll set something off, and they will want to do something to you, and if you need some help, they will not want to help you, and so they probably won't. So anyway, just a little bit of some advice, obviously, first and foremost, try to be a good person and help people and things, and that will open up many more doors, like I said at the beginning, but at least don't be bad to people. So, yeah, hope this helped. Take care. God bless, and like, comment, subscribe if you want, and be a good person. It'll be better than all these. I should end with, like, if someone's treating you bad and you treat them better, many times they'll change. Not always, many times. So try it. Love it. Take care.